If you watched my last video was talking about I went 48 miles to get some rice. I have the rice. Here's the rice. It's in these 2 bags. I'm just going to go in this order. This one is first, so I'm going to try this one first. It is Hokkaido Yume Pirika. I can't remember. I think this one is the one that is soft and sticky. I think that sounds like it could mean multiple things. So anyway, I'm gonna do 2 cups, or maybe should I do 3? I think I'm just gonna eat rice tonight. So I'll do 3 cups of this. I kind of show you how I do it, and then we'll go from there. Anybody who has a rice cooker will already know this, but they come with their own cup, and it's actually less volume than an actual cup, but it's still called a cup. I don't 100% know how that works, so I'm going to put 3 of these into my trusty, can we see this? My trusty Xero, and then we'll put it in here. I am going to let it soak for an hour before I cook it, like I usually do. As you can see, it's quite small grain. You know, I don't know if I'll be able to eat this whole thing. Oh, lighting's terrible. I don't know if I'll be able to eat this whole thing, all 3 cups. But I'd rather have more than less, because then you have to do the whole process over again, and that's kind of a pain. So I think this is supposed to be the sticky and sweet one. They have a chart on their website, so I'll put that here somewhere. That way I'm not telling you something that's erroneous. But again, here it is. And yeah, so I'm going to put the water in there, and we'll go from that. I'm going to leave it at that. There's a little in there still. And I have to say that this is I've never felt rice like this before. I've gone through a lot of rice. And this is just I don't even know how the texture. More firm. I really don't know how to describe the texture on this stuff. It's almost like pearls. I don't know. It's definitely quality. I guess the term is quality. Like, this is the most quality rice I think I know that I've ever felt. Looking quite forward to this, actually. All right, and so I filled it to I don't know if you can even see that anymore. The one issue I have with Xero is the fact that I'm blocking all the light. The fact that these are not etched into the bowl, the numbers, they really need to be etched into the bowl, because this typing or this writing or this paint or whatever this is fades with time, and then you can't actually tell what number is what. Anyway, that is my rant on that, and I'm just going to pat this dry. I'm going to I know there's still some fogging in that. I'm not going to try to get it perfectly clear. I do want a little bit of that in there. I do like the little extra flavor that it gives. That is going to be it for that. And then I'm going to just put it in the cooker. Now, I apologize. This cooker is way dirtier than it usually is. The top is clean, at least. And then I'm going to just put it, well, it's already there. So regular sushi, hopefully you can see all this. And then I'm going to, what time is it now? Almost 7 o'clock. So I'll put a timer on for what, 1900, which I don't have. I usually have one for 1900. I'll go for 1930. I'll really let it soak. No, actually, you know, I'll go 1900. I don't know if I'll eat it then, but I'm going to let it soak for an hour. And yeah. Sorry if this is kind of all discombobulated and all over the place. I'm not used to doing this sort of video. Anyway, I'll come back after it's done. I guess I'll put this on the camera on the tripod. I'll just try a little bit and let you know how it tastes. But that is the most quality, I guess, grain I've ever felt on rice before in my life. So maybe it is worth the extra money, but I'm not going to go there every time I just order it online. Anyways, peace for now. I'll see you when it's done. All right, so I decided that I'm going to actually do something with this rice. I'm going to try it in a couple seconds here. I'm going to make onigiri, kind of, ish. My hair doesn't like it. All right, so I'm going to do that. Here is some of, I just cut up some vegetables and I'm going to do stuff with the vegetables in here. Here is the rice. It is done. Let's see what it looks like. Wow. 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 Yeah, it doesn't usually look like that. This could be different. Anyway. I can't quite seem to capture the magic, but this stuff, I mean, I've never seen rice. It's like 3D. Like, I don't know how else to describe it, but I'm going to try it here in a second. All right, so I'm just going to try a little bit of it. I guess I'm just going to grab it. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. All right, I'm trying my best here in this kitchen. This kitchen it's big for what it is, but it's not big to film in. All right, I'm gonna try a little bit more. Yeah, there's something different about it for sure. Like, even if I didn't know that where it had come from, this is this one. So this is Hokkaido Yume Pirika. Hopefully it focuses on that. Even if I didn't know that this was like a different kind of rice or whatever, or a special rice, or a little bit more than usual. I've never seen it mounded when it was done cooking, like 3D, almost like a 3D printed something or another. I don't know. It's hard to describe. I can't even tell. I have had a Zojirushi rice cooker, two different ones, in my possession at all times since the year 2005-ish, somewhere in there. And I have never seen it come out like this before, like ever. So, yes. All right, so I'm going to season it. I hardly have any left, so before I do the next video, I use this stuff, and then sometimes I actually add a little extra salt, and I've been using this salt right here from Trader Joe's. Now, I'm not affiliated with any of these companies, but I wouldn't be opposed to it either. So I'm going to season this. I'm going to film this the best I can. Again, this is not like if this whole room was, like a kitchen, I could film, film in it. I got this, the vegetable sauteing here, and I'm going to try to film this, again, like I said, the best I can. All right, so I got that sauteing here, and then this, and then I've got that. We'll see how I can do this. All right, again, now I always use this. This is the, you know, spatula. I don't know what they call it, but like a thing that comes with the rice cooker. It's got these little knobs on here, so in theory it doesn't stick to the rice doesn't stick to it as much. Doesn't always work. I don't have an exact measurement for this. There is an exact measurement. You can look up seasoning rice online. And there is, you know, definitely a method for it. I just don't really follow it. I'm not going to use any extra salt, I don't think, today. You don't want to do this too violently like I am right now, because then you're going to break up or turn the rice into mush, which I really don't want to do. So you kind of just fold it in there as best you can. I think I'm going to let it be, because I'm going to let that be. I'm going to put these away. I think I did that a little too violently. It's just because I have barely eaten today and I am hungry. Just going to let this go for a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to call that good too. Now I'm about to do something that is going to cause some of you to get very angry, but how I'm going to make these is with plastic wrap. This causes people to get very angry. I'm gonna call this good on these. Probably should have gotten a slotted spoon. I'll put a little bit of that in there. That might actually be too much, but whatever. Put a little bit more of that on there. And then voila. Now it's not the shape. Maybe ideally you can reshape these. This is excruciatingly hot, so it will kind of just turn into a thing. This plastic wrap can't even handle this heat right now. And I'm just going to keep doing this until the rice is used up. Size right here is much more ideal than this size right here. I haven't done these in a while, and when I haven't done them in a while, I always do them stupidly. the first time back. This is definitely, this or even smaller is much more ideal. The last thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let these cool down for a couple minutes, and then I'm going to do the last step, and I'm gonna eat. I'm not gonna show that. I already showed you, trying the rice is really good, really good. I hate to even waste it, but some of it's just so stuck to the wall of the rice cooker that it's just, I'm not gonna get it off. And yeah, so I'll be back in, I don't know, like 2 or 3 minutes. I'll show you the last step, and then that's it for this this version. And then I'll try the next version maybe tomorrow, maybe not, I don't know. But anyway, in a second. I'm not even looking at the camera. Look at the camera. I'll see you in a second. Focus. As you'll notice, my shoulders still kind of fight me. I used to keep them back here like this. They're supposed to be up front. No wonder I was in pain all the time. Everything was in the wrong spot. All right, I'm gonna do this last step here. I'll film it however I can, and then I gotta eat. I really gotta eat. Okay, so here's these nori wraps. You can, if they're the right size, if the rice balls are the right size, you can actually cut these in half. I Americanized mine. So, man, this one, damn it. All right, I'm gonna get this chunker out of the way first. And as you can see, for the most part, they don't really hold, the plastic really doesn't hold the rice. And then you can just fold it into the nori like so. And this is the crunchiest nori. Hopefully this doesn't have oil on it though. No, it's just roasted nori. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna do one more. I usually do them as I eat them, so I'm gonna make sure I can eat 2, and then if I need more, then I'll just wrap more. But I'm not gonna film that. All right, so that is it for this variation. I'm going to do the exact same thing for the next variation. That way, it's kind of a fair fight, I guess. I don't know what else to call it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna dip these in something, but maybe not. With between the salt that I added into the rice and then the nori, sometimes you really don't need anything, but we'll see. That's up to you. Anyway, that is it for this part of the video, and I will see you in the next part of the video, and then we'll wrap it. Okay, so I'm gonna be trying the second one now. I'm still cold. I was out for a walk, and somehow I got recruited into helping people hang drywall. My life is crazy. Anyway, I'm going to, I can't believe I was just hanging drywall. I'm going to try the second one. So the second one is this one. It's a Niigata, I don't know if you can even see that. Is it focusing? Koshi Hikakari. I think this is actually the type of rice that I normally get. So let's get started. I'm not going to show everything in this video. I'm going to do the exact same thing that I did in the other video in this video, but I'm not going to show it again. I don't see the point in doing that. You already saw it. Let me get started. I'm way behind here because, again, I don't hang drywall, but I was hanging drywall today. I'm going to do 3 cups just because, why not? Here's a cup. You know, it's not the same as a cup for whatever reason when you're cooking in a rice cooker. And yes, that was rounded off. I can see again that this is more 3D. I don't know how else to say it. It's more textured, so much more textured than when you just buy rice normally. I don't know if I have a way of capturing this. Let me give it a shot. I don't know if it's going to capture it on here or not. Probably not, but it's a very, very textured comparatively. Okay, that's 3 cups. You see that? Kind of. See, I have to keep everything equal. So unfortunately, that means I'm not going to eat for another 2 hours. That sucks. But what can you do? So I got to keep it equal because I let the other one soak for an hour. I got to leave these soak for an hour, and we will go from there. I will taste it when I get back, and that's going to be it. You saw me cook the other stuff, you know. Yeah, that's it. That's it for now. Anyway, I'll see you for the comparison, and that will be the video. How does my hair look? My hair looks like 90s. Anyway, man, it's been a long day. I'm gonna check these. It's done. It just got done. I don't know if it fogged that up. The light is behind me, so this is definitely a little bit bigger of a grain, and it's got that 3D again. I don't know how else to describe it. Anyway, let me pull this out, and then let's go from there. Here it is. Here is the rice, and then I am just cooking that like I did yesterday. All right, this is so crooked. Are we on 28? Can we see? All right. So I'm just going to try this real quick, and then I'm going to season it, and I'm going to do everything I did the other day. Make everything even. Okay. Yeah. This rice is really good. Good. As I burn everything. This rice is really good. But it's definitely a little stiffer. A little longer grain. Not as soft. I think I like the other one better. Not that this one's bad. I like what I'm doing tonight for this one more, I think, because it's get a little more texture, stiffness. I think it'll be good. So anyway, I'm going to mix the stuff in like I did last time. Yeah, there's definitely more structure to this one. It's definitely not as soft. This way I get my dose of microplastics today. Like that. I don't know if can you see that? I can't see the screen. Is it focusing? And I'm going to do the rest of these, and I'll be back. All right, so that's it. This is what they look like. They're messy. I'm aware of that. And that's it. Which one did I like better? I guess it depends on what use you've got for it, what you're using it for, how, you know, the structure you like. Do you like soft? Do you like the sticky soft? Do you like the sticky but not as soft? You know, that's really up to you. This one was definitely easier to work with for sure. So there is that element of it. The taste, though, I think the other one tasted a little bit better, if I'm honest. not huge. Like, you really have to be into rice for you to even be able to say that, I'm sure. I'm kind of like a rice freak. I don't know why. It's driving me nuts. I'm a rice freak. So if you're not, you probably wouldn't be doing this anyway. You probably didn't make it this far. But if you are a rice freak, you really like your rices, it really depends on what you're going to use it for. There's a little more structure to this one. So if you want something with more structure, get this variation. If you want something that's a little softer for whatever you're making, get the other variation. Hopefully I labeled this stuff good enough so you actually know what I'm talking about. And yeah, that's it. I will include, I'm not affiliated or anything with these people, their website down below. And if you are watching this video and you're wondering who those people are and my adventure to go get this rice, watch this video here, wherever it is at this end screen here. Go watch that. It's just kind of how do you get rice without a car, went 48-mile round trip, kind of just a little adventure around New York if you wanted to watch that. And anyway, thank you for watching.